Taurus, it's Mary. Thanks for stopping by. Sayre, Seer. Hope you're doing well. That's stuff I took pictures of. Got to put it on my website, so for my jewelry business. Okay, so basically this is for your September 16th through 22nd weekly tarot. And I just want to give a shout out to a couple of tarot readers on YouTube. One's Nubian News and the other one is Awakening to Spirit. But I pay a little forward, so. Anyway, good karma. Are you ready? Shaolin Master. So the Shaolin Master speaks of being graceful in movement and action. Not like a bull in a china shop. Just kidding. Just came out. Anyway, Tauruses are very methodical. A lot of them are. They present well. This card also reminds me that it's more than just what's on the outside, Taurus. It's more than the mask that you may be wearing at the time, because we all wear masks, you know. But what's in the inside? Because the Shaolin Master, he's peaceful on the outside. He's, you know, his body's in good shape. He has prayer beads because he prays. He has I don't know if you can see that, there is a praying mantis right here. The praying mantis is of grace and precision. This person is at one with his body, mind, and spirit. That's the goal, Taurus. Body, mind, and spirit. Not disconnected. Not, I got to do what I have to do, or nobody needs to know about that part of me. Because everybody knows. Most of all, you know. And if you know that there's things that you're ashamed of, or things you haven't dealt with, they could be running you. If you have addictions and obsessions that you're hiding, you settle for less because of them. So you have to do them more. You see how that works? It's called a vicious cycle. And because of your nature, you just keep pushing through. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Is it broke, Taurus? Are you happy? So, just some questions. Body, mind, and spirit. That means walking, talking, living, showing up, all in your integrity and truth. All of it. Not partial, not splices, not slices. That I do what I have to do to get by. Because all it is getting by, right? Okay, enough of that speech. Okay, see this guy's so balanced? See that yin, there's a ball right there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a ball. That ball is yin and yang, and that ball is balancing above his hand. That's how much balance he has. You know, a Taurus in their power, a Taurus in their power is unstoppable. They're amazing. We all need to step in our power, don't you think so, Taurus? You've been hurt by other people. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Swords. Page of Cups. Three of Cups. Six of Cups reversed. the World reversed. All right, so I guess I'll just start the way they were dealt. Sometimes that's the easiest way. And it actually tells a good story. I mean, it tells the right story a lot of times. Then I don't overthink it. Okay, just the way it rolls out, right? So the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, it's about fate. It's about luck. So, you were at a lucky time in your life, right? Where you are now. Because it's upright, that means that things are going good, or they were going good. So I'm not sure if it's in the past or the present, but it kind of feels like it was in the past, like you're telling me your story. This could be you, Taurus. It could be the opposite party. It could resonate all or in part. Because it's a general reading, it's not going to probably resonate all the way with you, and that's okay. We do what we can with the general readings. You can book a personalized reading with me. Just, put some. You can let me know you're interested, and I can, or you can send me an email through the website. I mean, through my YouTube. So, we're going to say this was the past because it feels like the backstory. You were at a happy time in your life. There was I have this Three of Cups. Things were good. You're celebrating. And I have this offer of love here. It was like, it's a small offer of love. Okay. And then I have somebody being unable to make a decision. And tormented because of it. Just can't make a decision. Just won't. Blindfolded. Blind. I just can't make a decision. And then I have this somebody that came back from the past. It's either somebody or it was a behavior that came back from the past. The past came after you, like something. Here's an example, something you did in the past. Like a child turned up from the past. Or your actions turned up from the past and said, hey, I'm here, deal with it. But you couldn't make a decision. Or is it because an indiscretion? A third party indiscretion that you didn't want to have to explain? So it feels like that maybe you just didn't make a choice. But something ended, didn't it? And it didn't end well. So we're going to find out more information about this. First thing we're going to do is we're going to look at... But you were on a lucky streak before then, right? Things were good. So let's talk about what came back from the past. Let's talk about that. This sometimes hard to read upside down. The Star. So the Star reverse talks about living in a fantasy. You know? Like, upright it's a wish. It's a wish card. It's spiritual guidance too. body healing. So what fantasy came back from the past? Two of Pentacles. Maybe you had a fantasy about third party. About somebody in particular. Maybe it was about dating younger women. Maybe it was about having multiple lovers at the same time. I don't know. But you were juggling something because of it. Finances, people. And you're, what a balanced person you were became unbalanced. Came back from the past. Is it addiction? Well, then you broke the heart. You broke someone's heart. That's usually a third party. Because you couldn't decide. And you decided to juggle. And how do you feel about that decision now? Tell me about this offering. Sometimes people say that's an apology, but sometimes it's a small offering of love. Please tell me about that. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a single woman, usually. Somebody that has done quite well financially. It could be a man, but typically it's a woman. It's shown as a woman. She could be a mom. She could be the person that was left. Or the person that had to make a decision to leave. Let me get one more card there, please. The Tower. She may have been the person that's healing from the Tower. Or discovered the Tower. Or her discovery brought the Tower. So, okay, so this is the backstory. What now? This is a story that's been going on for a while. All the readers are reading this story. I mean, it's in several signs, and this is something that goes on, unfortunately, much too often. So what's the story now, Taurus? King of Wands. Six of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Reversed. Two of Wands. Nine of Cups. So, the Nine of Cups, and we're going to do it as they came out, like I did before. King of Wands, this is a king. He's an entrepreneur. He's a passionate person. Doesn't have to be a fire sign, but can be fire sign, but very passionate. He's inspired. And if this is you, somehow you got your inspiration back. And you want to move forward. You want, okay. It's like you want to carve out your life. I don't know if you've been seeing how you weren't carving it out before. Maybe you weren't taking control. So that's why you were doing things behind people's backs and not living in your truth, right? Maybe not even knowing what that was, huh? Okay. Nothing like pain to bring you back there. Okay, so King of Wands. You know what you want. You want to go get it. You're inspired. You want to take action. Maybe you're already taking action. On success. On victory. Want your hero's parade. Careful about, there's just a warning here about other people's approval. There's a Queen of Pentacles upside down. And this would be your counterpart because if you're the King of Pentacles, your Queen, because you're Taurus, which is Earth. So the counterpart would be the Queen. And she's reversed, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles reverse is not nurturing. She's not there for you. She can't be, because of what you did to her. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands. So you're looking at your choices. How can I be successful? Looking over the mountain, you have this Two Wands. You have one in your hand and the other one, I don't know if you want to bring that to somebody. But it's a choice. It's a fork in the road. It's trying to determine your path. Maybe you have already had victory in what you've been able to accomplish since all of this happened. And I don't know what that is. But remember that you got your fantasy. You were victorious in that. So somehow there's kind of a warning of what you wish for, right? And then there's the Knight of Cups, and this is like wish fulfillment, like it's the wish card. But it's based on your accomplishments, because now the typical tarot shows a guy sitting down and he's kind of full. It looks like he just ate and he's kind of slouching. He has a big belly, like, oh, I'm so full. And behind him are all these cups that are just full. And those could be full of your desires, but they could also be full of your accomplishments. So and this is also like the single man, okay? This is a single male, this is a single female. Pentacles, cups. So now that you've accomplished things, and it feels like that maybe you've changed your way of looking at things, because you're coming up as this king. Am I out in time? Okay, so I guess tell me about the victory and the path, okay? Because it feels like you're in a peaceful place, and that's good. Because this other stuff, that was a mess. That was a mess. Ten of Cups. Reverse. So that is not happiness. It's the end of a cycle. It's not so we had the Nine of Cups here, which is a single guy, but it's like, it feels like you want to turn that Ten of Cups upside down. That's a happy family card, and you don't have that. So you're looking at the fact you don't have it. There's a Sun card. This is victory with abundance. happiness, accomplishment. Victory, victory. 2 victory cards. But the Sun card talks about walking in the sun, in the truth, naked, vulnerable. Can you do that? It's not a temporary victory. Walking naked in the sun, in the truth. The sun's out. You can't hide. There's shadows, but it's not like the moon. You know what I mean? Everything's bright. Okay. It is the best card in the whole deck. Most optimistic. So where are we going now? Empress. So we have the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. What is it that you want to accomplish here? 7 of Wands. That would be defending her. Are you ready to fight for her now? Are you ready to defend her? Swords. Are you ready to help heal the betrayal that you caused? Death. Ready to end it, right? That's huge. Holy crap. I didn't want to cuss. I am like blown away. I've been seeing this in your readings, Taurus, because I'm Taurus Venus. And some other stuff. I have like 2 Taurus in my chart, even though I'm Gemini. So I see a lot of Taurus just because of my sign, you know. But I didn't do this to anybody. Oh, I was the other party. I had a Taurus do that to me. So, wow, blown away. I'm so impressed. Really. So, what's your next move? 2 of Cups. That's beautiful. 2 of Cups. Soulmate. I love you. Right in my face, right? Right in her face. King of Cups. Explaining why you're emotionally imbalanced. Are you sure you know why? Because it's important you know why. So there's no more excuses. You know, a King of Cups that's upside down emotionally, he's abusive. But now you have balance. Now you understand body, mind, and soul. How about the spirit? Did you have the spirit? You have the spiritual guidance? Spiritual guidance. Kind of make sure you got the spiritual guidance so you can feel your way when you get off track. Ace of Swords. This is not bringing the truth. Don't make an offer without the truth. Page of Pentacles is the beginning of a new business, something, you know, tangible. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so you're gonna let her. So you're gonna bring the. But you're gonna talk to her about working together. Page of Wands. You have passion for her. Going to deliver the news of passion. So pages are information. So that's a good start. You know, that is a good start. Where's the apology? The Devil reversed. That's good too. I want to consider an apology. All right. Good work. Really good work. Feels like it's been a long time coming. Okay, let's do 2 oracle cards. This is the Mente Oracles. Of course you can do this. You can do anything. She's got freedom of choice too, though. I give offerings that are genuine. You know what this is saying, right? Offerings that are genuine. This is walking in who you are. Truly being the Shaolin Master. Body, mind, soul, spirit. What you see is what you get, inside and out. Do you know yourself that well? Offerings that are genuine. Really good. I converse with awareness. Awareness in all things, especially your own awareness of who you are. Awareness of how you've hurt somebody else. And that you will need to be patient if you want to heal this. And you will have to be your word if you want this. Or anything. Anything. There's no more room. No more room for deception. That's getting cleared. That's why you're so compelled. You're being pushed by all the planets, especially Saturn, especially karma. That Wheel of Fortune, right? I'm really proud of you. You can do this. Absolutely. And so it is. Have an amazing week.